So if you click this video, you're probably a young man, all right? And there's something very important I need to tell you. Now, before I tell you that, why are you even watching this video? Well, most likely because you live for now instead of eternity. And right now you're settling for average. But listen, God did not call you to be average. He called you to be different. He called you to be exceptional. He called you to be excellent. So this video, you might have to watch it 2 or 3 times because this message is going to be very, very important. So let's just jump straight in. I'm not going to waste your time. Why do you need to be exceptional? Here are 3 truths that you need to hear right now. The first thing is this: you have unlimited potential, bro. And you cannot be wasting it on temporary desires. Think about it for a second. You know deep down, every time you wake up in the morning, that there is something God wants you to do, right? But you keep distracting yourself, then procrastinating. And you keep asking yourself, why do I keep wasting my time? Why do I keep going back to these sins God does not want me to go back to? And you find yourself constantly in a cycle of disappointment. But listen, the world will tell you that you need to live for the moment, or you need to constantly be following these trends, right? And I know it's easy to get caught up in that. I used to be in that position as well. And that is why I'm here to help you watching this video. So listen up. Why am I targeting young men in this video? Well, because we are the generation that's going to change the world. And for us to change the world, we need to establish a good foundation. And that's why I made it my mission to help Christian men like you to become the best version of yourself. If you do need help bringing out your best potential and you want someone to actually personally coach you, I coach men one-on-one on how to bring out the best version of themselves. But you don't have to do that. All right, let's continue the video. What I want you to do right now, yes, an actionable step. I'm not just going to spew knowledge at you. I'm going to tell you, and we're going to do this together because we're a team, right? I want you to do this right now. I want you to write down 3 things that are wasting your time and distracting you from your purpose. Because think about it, we all know what's distracting us, right? It could be social media, it could be Instagram, it could be whatever it is, right? It could be our job. Yes, our job could distract us. It could even be the person you're in a relationship with. Maybe they're not the person God has for you, and maybe they're distracting you from the purpose God truly needs you to accomplish. So really think critically, all right? Be as specific as possible because this is your life, all right? I'm giving you the tools you need to become the best version of yourself. Now, here's what I want you to do with that list. I need you to commit to breaking off one of these habits per week. All right. And it's not going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I need you to write down actionable steps on how exactly you can break down these habits. For example, I'm going to give you guys an exact example on how you can do this, not just making things vague. All right. So basically, let's say if you struggle with social media, right? Figure out why you use social media in the first place. Is it because you want to fit in? Is it because you want to connect with people, right? Is it because you just want to entertain yourself with reels and stuff like that? Is it because you feel bored? Like, figure out these things. Why do I use the things I use? Why do I do the things I do? And once you can do that, then you can actually start to make steps forward towards your purpose. Another example, your relationship. Is this person helping me or hindering me? Is this person telling me that I can't accomplish my purpose, or are they trying to distract me? Now, I'm not telling you should break up with your partner. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying you got to ask yourself, are they helping me or hindering me? And pray on that, because God will reveal to you whether this person's for you or not. Now, one thing you also have to learn is this: your circle will make or break you. The people you have around you, you are the 5 people you hang around, right? Think about it for a second. You cannot become a man of God when you're surrounded by people who do not even acknowledge him. Think about it for a second. The people you hang around can either help your calling, help your purpose, right? Or pull you away from that. Proverbs 13 verses 20. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. So if you are wanting to be the best version of yourself, you need to surround yourself with someone that can help you get to that level. So what I want you to do right now is evaluate your circle. Are these people pushing you closer to God, or are they pulling you away? And really think to yourself, will these people be in my life 10 years from now? And if the answer is not, then you need to pray that God will replace these people with better people for you. Because it's not going to be easy, I'll be honest with you guys. If you're on this journey of self-improvement, if you're on this journey to become the greatest man you can possibly be, you need to realize that you have to go through a season of isolation. And if you don't go through that season, you're not going to be properly developed, and you won't appreciate the people God puts in your life when he does give you the people you actually desire in your life, and that will actually push you towards your purpose. So here's an action step for you. After this video, I need you to pray for God to bring you people that will actually bring you closer to him, because I'm telling you, it makes a big, big difference. And last but not least, you need to understand this: your purpose requires sacrifice. All right. If you want to become the greatest man you can possibly be, if you want to become an elite man, then you must understand that it requires sacrifice. And it's not easy, right? It's going to cost you comfort. It's going to cost you your bad habits. It probably will cost you some friendships. No, it will cost you friendships. I'll be honest with you. But are you willing to give that up to actually live a meaningful life? You need to ask yourself that question every single morning. Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross. Are you willing to deny yourself? Are you willing to give up what's comfortable? Maybe that job, right? Maybe the job you hate, but maybe it pays you a good amount of money, but you know it's not actually fulfilling you, right? Maybe that partner that's constantly leading you into fornication, but you know it's not good for you. You know that they're not from God. Maybe that friend group that goes out drinking every weekend, right? And they tell you, yo, come along, bro, come along. But you know deep in your heart that that's not what God would want you to do. That's what you need to be denying, and that's what you need to be willing to let go of. So right now, I want you to identify one habit that's been keeping you back from your calling. Like I said before, you need to realize that these habits compound. Show me your habits and I'll show you your future. If you have a habit of going out every weekend and drinking with the boys, you will not succeed. I'm telling you, you will be a shell of yourself, and you know that. So I want you to do better, because I'm telling this out of love. I'm not trying to condemn you. But I love you guys, and I want you guys to be the greatest men you can possibly be. So remember this, all right? God has big plans for you, and God has an amazing future for you, my brother. But you got to realize that you can't receive that without sacrifice. And remember this, you're not too young to live for God, all right? Don't tell yourself that, you know, right now I'm going to have fun, and then later on in life, I'm going to follow God. Who says you have till tomorrow? Who says you'll live to the next 5 minutes, right? You need to stop pretending like life is unlimited. You can die in the next 5 seconds. And you need to be constantly cognizant of this fact, that if you allow the enemy to deceive you into thinking that you have more time, it may be a grave mistake for you. I'm just telling you this because there are people that did not wake up this morning. There are people that literally thought they would wake up just fine. Nope. That could be you. That could have been you. And I want you to do better for yourself, all right? So listen up. As I mentioned earlier, if you do want to become better, if you want to be the greatest man, if you want to stop ruining your relationships with your pornography addiction, I will personally help you, as I've helped these other people on the screen right now. Because pornography will destroy your marriage. It'll destroy your productivity. It'll destroy your confidence. It'll destroy everything you hold dear. And I would hate to see that happen to you. So listen up, if you want to quit pornography as soon as possible, it's the first link in the description. But if you want to support this movement and help me impact many more lives, scroll down below and get yourself a Peaceful Problems t-shirt or a hoodie. It'll be sold out very soon and it will not be coming back. So get yours while you can. And remember this, in a world full of problems, choose peace.